And a very good evening to you wherever you are tuned in from. Karibu sana kwenye Science Zaquetu. Tunasemanga Zaquetu ni kwetu, na za kwenu we don't bagua hapa kwenye Science Zaquetu inside inside Science TV kwenye. Remember, you can follow us through our short code WhatsApp number, which is 0219803884. This is a show where we talk about culture and diversity. Tuambie culture yako ni gani? What really ni nini umeidhamani ama umeidhamini sana katika utamaduni wenu? Ile tribe yote tumetoka, whatever community you are in from, what is that spectacular thing that is over, like it's so unique in a way you can't always linganisha na hizo cultures zingine. With me is Kolobo Irushking alongside the beautiful pretty lady right here on studio. You know how we do it each and every Tuesdays, and I want her to introduce herself. Atuambie anaitwa nani mtazamaji, atuambie anafanyanga nini, na atuambie rada yake ni gani hapa kwenye Zaquetu. Karibu sana. Welcome.
Thank you very much. My name is Ruth, Wairimu, and that is my sign name. I work here at Science TV as a news host, and also I host a classroom show. Let us continue talking about culture and inform each other more.
Yes, so I understand that you're so versed in the deaf culture.
Yes.
So what is that unique thing in the deaf culture that really excites you as Ruth?
Okay, thank you for that question. The special thing about the deaf culture I'm very passionate about the deaf culture. From 2007 up to now, up to 2012, I joined a hearing school, and I joined a hearing school and I integrated with deaf after 2012. So that is why after 2012, my parents decided to look for a deaf school, and that is where I joined deaf school, and I started interacting with other people with disability. In Nyandarua, we have a school for the deaf. That is where I started my primary school education, and then I joined high school, and that is where we started together with the deaf from 2013. That is where I started learning sign language from class 7, and up to now I've developed a sign language, and I'm continuing to interact with them.
I'm so curious to ask Ruth this question. She has said that you were interested in the deaf culture from 2007. That means that before you were hearing, or before were you born deaf, or did it come when you were growing up?
From the time I was 3 months old, I developed a sickness. It was almost the same with Corona back then. That is the information that I got from my parents, so I didn't understood myself. I wasn't possible to walk. It was very chronic, and it was very. I went to hospital for many days, and that is where I developed my deafness. I lost my hearing but I can't explain it. I can't explain it further because that is information that I got from my parents. I developed a Kikuyu language. I know Kikuyu language words, but I don't know it deeply. But I can mouth a Kikuyu word.
So Ruth, you're telling me that you're also versant with your motherland culture. Apart from the deaf culture, you are also versant with the motherland culture. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
Do you know it in deep depth or just the shallow one?
I understand some things. When people are talking, I can lip read a little, but when they go deep into conversations, that is where I lost the conversation. But for my family and my neighbors, they know to talk slowly so that I can lip read from whatever they're saying. When they send me to shop to buy something, so that is how I communicate with them, because in villages they don't know about sign language.
Oh, right.
Yeah, example, when I visit markets, that is how I try to communicate and vocalize whatever I want to say.
Okay, that's interesting.
If someone doesn't understand Kikuyu, I try as much as possible to communicate in Kiswahili, but just only some few words.
Oh, so I want you to give us the words that you know in your motherland culture. The words, just 5 words that you can say in your or you can say it in your motherland culture. This is so interesting. One, just give me 5.
But that is why I have one problem with voicing.
Be a one turn to sign.
So people outside there, they can't hear my voice. That is why I get stuck. But that is the only problem at my vocal point. But I can still mouth.
Yeah. Mouth letters.
My name is Ruth. I hope the viewers can understand.
Yes, they're definitely understanding it.
I wouldn't want to continue speaking, but when I communicate with my family, they can get to whatever I'm trying to understand, to vocalize.
Very nice.
Yes.
So, from the background check which I have analyzed, you come from Nyandarua.
Yes.
And in Nyandarua, people are prompt to their cultural or their daily activities is farming, dairy farming, poultry farming, and the normal farming. Are you versant with the farming activities or the activities which the Nyandarua people do, and can you juggle around them?
Okay, thank you for that question. My home is Nyandarua. It is almost near to Nakuru village.
Nakuru.
That is why government gave it a name. Oh, it is in Nakuru County. It is not in Nyandarua County. It is adjacent to Nakuru County, so it is connected to Nakuru County. People from Nakuru, they say it's a far town, and Nakuru is a far town. Yes, and also from my place to Nyandarua town, it's still a far place. So we are just there in between Nakuru and Nyandarua. Sometimes people, so they do farming for potatoes, maize, beans, and everything. And then they sell the products, and that's how they make their living. taking them to the market, they use motorbikes because marketplaces is far, and that is how they used to buy their clothes and they feed their families.
What activities or farming activities or what activities are done in your area? Like for instance, my area, we are dairy farmers. You can find another place they are poultry. You can find another place they usually have this specific crop like potatoes or bananas they usually grow. Which what activity is done in your area?
Okay, that is really amazing. Thank you for that question. From my village, yes, our soil. In Nairobi soil, it is very different from our village. Our soil, our soil, it's almost dark. So we grow different fruits. For example, bananas and mangoes. We plant different fruits and we wait for them to grow and mature. But people love eating fruits and people love eating the food. But farming is not easy at my place.
Do you know how to farm?
Do you know how to farm? Yes, I know. I understand.
Hey, that is interesting.
Don't think I'm a proud girl. I'm a village girl. And I understand farming very well.
For what I can see, Ruth, for what I can see, can you plant something and it grow and we eat the final product?
Yes.
Yeah?
I can plant. Yes, at my home place, we don't pay people to dig and do the planting. We ourselves do it.
Very nice. Yes. Very nice.
For example, people from Nairobi, they stay in town and send people to the farm and they pay them. But in our village, we do things ourselves. We do the packaging and bring them to town. We don't waste time and we don't waste money, and we are not proud because we are village ladies. If it is rearing cow, we have a lot of cows in our village. But the only thing, the only thing, when it gets dry, there is not enough milk. That is why that is the only challenge that we face in our own village. Nairobi, we have chicken. They are kept in a house, but in our village, the chicken are allowed to walk around, and a bird they come and catches them. That is how we have survived in our village.
Very interesting right here at Zaquetu. You know how we do it each and every Tuesday from 10 till late. So Ruth, I want to ask you, your name is Ruth Wairimu. How did you get, or from the background check which you got from your parents, where did you inherit this name from, or where did this name come from?
Okay, my name, my parents gave me that name. I don't know more about it. I read my name from my mother's mouth, but how it originated and the culture behind it, I don't understand.
You don't understand how you got the name Wairimu?
Yes.
So I want to give you a challenge. When you go home, go ask your mom, where did this name Wairimu originate from? Who was the original owner of this name, Wairimu? Okay?
Okay, I hope I will visit my village soon. And probably I'll come back with that answer and give you in our next show.
Yeah, you go.
Because my parents loves me because I'm the only deaf girl in our family. So I think they will inform me.
Yeah.
I'll try as much as possible to read and talk to my father and also get more information from them.
Yes. That's an assignment which I've given Ruth right here at Zaquetu. Manze, tunasemanga mwacha mila ni mtumwa. Na kama hata uko na mila, tafadhali withhold and just safeguard the culture we have as Africans, because right now we understand that the Westerners, watu wa Mayolo, they want to tarnish and demolish our cultures which are good. But sisi tunasema sisi wacha mila hapa kwenye Science Zaquetu. Remember, you can catch us on 0219803884 and tell us the unique thing of your culture. Tuambie kwenye 021980. Pia usikose kutufuata kwenye mitandao zetu. We are in for a short commercial break. We'll be right back after this. Don't touch that dial. Ruth is coming back with some more.